I mean, I'd say like I just like the how it looks when I'm like I don't know how to explain it, but I try to feel like the same energy like with my dad. Like I try to just because it's him going here is like something big to me. So I'm like, you know, yeah, like, it's a great experience.
Yeah.
I like the feeling.
I think, again, you mentioned that aspect, obviously. That's what
Yeah.
we're going to talk with you about today. A lot of guys your position, you know, their dads, did what your dad, accomplished. Would want to take their own path somewhere else. Why did you want to come to where your dad became a star, set his legacy? Why did you want to do the same?
In my family, I feel like we all try and stay together, stick to one. Not saying I can't have my own like path, but I feel like it's right if I, try and continue it. And I'm not the type to like go away from the pressure. Like I could have went somewhere else, but I feel like me coming here, I wanted to be able to show that I can take on whatever that comes with it.
Jake, when you were growing up, how much were you coming to UJ basketball? How much were you able to kind of be exposed to Stegman and just being around Georgia basketball?
Actually, I didn't really come here a lot, but as I got to like high school, 9th grade, 10th grade, is when I started like being around more and then starting to feel the environment to stay.
When you think of, you got legacy tatted on your arm.
Yeah.
When you hear that word and you think about Georgia, you think about your dad's legacy here. Why is it important to you? Obviously, you mentioned your family likes to stay together, but just what does that word mean to you in particular?
It means everything. It means something past me, my kids' kids. Like it's like a whole like I said, it's a legacy. So you want to build off of it, and it just means everything.
When you were recruited here, what was it about Georgia and Coach White, the staff, that convinced you this is where you wanted to come?
They just made me feel like one of their own. Like even when we was playing in back gyms, like I'd see somebody with a Georgia shirt there, and even like when the games didn't matter, like they're just always there. So yeah, that was a big part of my recruiting process.
Mike mentioned he had a conversation with you about, yes, you love your dad, but you're also your own person. What was that conversation like with him?
It's pretty straightforward. Like he would just tell me like he knows how the media can get, how everything can get, like with people comparing, but he was just like, you just run your own race, and like I respect him for that because that's what I've been trying to do my whole life.
How have you kind of done that, even going back to preps or youth? Because I imagine people come to games and say, "Oh, there's no one to get it."
Yeah.
What has that been like learning how to handle that?
For me, I wouldn't say it's been too hard because my mindset has always been the same thing where I just want to get what I have to get done. So I block out all the noise when it comes to comparisons and stuff. So yeah.
I think the recruiting websites had you as Jacob and maybe some of the high school game stories or whatever. Do you prefer Jake? Is that what your friends have been calling you?
Yeah, I've told most people, I've tried to change it on like sites and stuff to Jake. I don't know, I just like Jake better.
What about the number 21? Why did you want to wear it?
It's a family number. Like everybody in my family wears it, from my brother, from my dad, like my cousins. It's just a big family number.
Obviously, you played high level AAU, high level high school basketball. But just tell me about your welcome to college moment. Have you had that moment yet?
Yes, I have. So, Santo, of course.
Surprise.
You know how people know me from like dunking the ball and stuff. I tried Santo, and then I just seen a big wall. I'm like, man, that's different. I'm not used to that, but yeah, for sure.
What has the adjustment for you been like overall, just since you got to Georgia?
I'd say it's been pretty good for me. The speed of the game is faster, but I got used to it, so I wouldn't say I really struggled, but I'd say like it was some challenges, of course, as a freshman, but I'd say I adjusted to it pretty well.
A lot of what we've heard this offseason has been about tempo with Georgia going fast.
Right.
What has that part specifically been like for you, getting ready to play at a fast pace?
It's been pretty good for me because I'm the type to I like to get out and run, so I couldn't ask for anything better.
Who are some of the older guys you feel like have kind of helped you get settled here?
I'd say Dylan James, like he's talking me through some stuff, like just telling me how stuff goes and like what I need to do. So that's a big factor of my development here.
At what age did you start dunking, and what did your father teach you about dunking?
It's funny you say that because he's seen me do my first dunk. I was like 13. I was just outside and I kept trying. And one day I just got it. So yeah.
Does he have wonders? He's known for being pretty good at that.
Nah. Once he seen me jump, he was like, "Yeah, you got it."
How much did your dad talk to you and give you advice through recruiting versus kind of being hands off and you kind of did it?
He tried to like get me to like hear everybody out, like just don't make quick decisions. Obviously, I committed my junior year here, but that's just because of how I felt. So once I told him I'm to the point where I know, like he was like pretty hands off.
I think it was a few weeks ago that they talked about you and Blue having some real battles out on the wing. What has that been like, and how much do you think going against Blue has helped you with that?
Yeah, like Blue is so good. Like Blue is great, but I feel like me going at him going at me is like it's great for me because he's an older guy. He's been in the SEC. He's been playing since his freshman year. So I'd say it's good. It's very good for me.
What you look at the exhibition coming up? How excited are you just to get out there and actually play somebody?
I'm very excited. I've been here since June, and we've just been practicing, developing. So now that it's time to really get out there, I'm really excited.
When you look at this season, what do you see as your role on this team?
To do whatever coach needs me to do. I wouldn't say I have a specific role, but I just know going in there, I'm just play as hard as I can.
We've still got a few weeks before that season opens. It's the start of November. What do you think that feeling's going to be like being in Stegman?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Not gonna lie. Like I know the atmosphere for me just coming to games and watching how they play in the crowd. I just know it's gonna be fun.
What is the story behind the tattoo?
The tattoo, basically what I live by, like the legacy in the 21. It's just a quote that's just saying like, don't try and do stuff based off money, but like it says a character and faith. So just being a good person and having faith, and you're gonna be good. Like,
Coach White talks a lot about culture, and Brandon talked about it as well. How do you feel like you fit into the culture so far since being here?
I feel like it's good. I fit good into the system because like I said, I'm just a guy who wants to win. Like I'll do whatever it takes, and I feel like everybody on the team will. So we have a good system.
Is that culture